Today I'm going to break down 6 ways that AI could actually be making you more human. And if you understand these, you'll stop fearing the future and you'll start actively building it. Number 1, AI handles the robotics so that you have time to be more human. Think about your day. How much time is spent on actually genuine human activities rather than robotic tasks? Formatting spreadsheets, writing routine emails, scheduling meetings, a bunch of redundant tasks. These aren't human activities, these are robot tasks, and the robots weren't doing them because they didn't know how yet. And so when AI is finally handling all of this redundant mechanical work, you're gonna be free to do what humans do best, and that's create meaning, build relationships, have original thoughts, feel deeply, and question everything around you. Number 2, AI forces you to find your voice. When everyone has access to perfect grammar, it no longer sets you apart. It actually just becomes table stakes. It's the only way to get in the door. You can run every single script through ChatGPT, through Claude, through the AI of your choice, and you can get something grammatically correct, technically perfect. But it doesn't quite have that little flair of soul. It doesn't fully know the context of your lived experience. It doesn't have your touch on it. And so even with the help of AI, you're still going to want to spend deliberate time injecting your voice, doing revisions, thoughtful revisions at that, and making sure that your writing, your storytelling, and what you put out into the world actually reflects your lived experience. So it doesn't just fall into the ocean of other AI-generated content that has no differentiating factor. Because the more that AI spreads everywhere, the more ubiquitous that it comes, the more that your unique voice is actually going to need to stand out. It's going to become one of the most important assets that you have. What's truly going to remain is just the essence that is purely human. Number 3, AI becomes your mental sparring partner. Most people never develop their ideas because they don't have anyone to think with, and that has happened to me so many times. I'm ADHD, so I've got ideas just flooding into the brain 24/7, and I talk the ear off of anyone that I can get to listen to me. And I hate that feeling when I'm so excited about something that I have held inside, but I can't express it to the world yet. 1, the idea is probably not refined. 2, the people in my immediate vicinity may not be as fired up about this version of life as I am. But with AI, I always have a mental sparring partner. I've had deeper philosophical conversations with AI than most humans. And that's not because AI is better than humans. It's just the fact that AI is always available 24/7, and it's available to go as deep as I'd like on any given subject. And that is the most valuable asset that I've had at my disposal in my entire life. And it's only getting better from here. So I can't even imagine what new frontiers we're going to be able to uncover as these models get even smarter. Number 4, AI is a mirror for your mind. Feed it your journal entries and it shows you the patterns that you couldn't see. You give it your goals and it shows you your contradictions. It shows you where your actions are not quite matching your vision, and it helps you to refine into coherence. And I love that about AI because I always had a little bit of cognitive dissonance in my mind. I knew what I wanted, but I knew that my life wasn't quite aligning to what I wanted, but I couldn't objectively look at my life from 30,000 feet and always identify the areas that I needed to improve. So I started feeding AI with as much personal data as possible so that I could get a clearer understanding, a clear view in this nice shiny mirror of myself from as many angles as possible. The most human thing isn't being perfect, but it's being aware enough to evolve. It's being able to identify areas that you can improve and then taking action to actually improve upon those. And AI is the best catalyst in the world to accelerate this improvement. Number 5, AI removes all of your excuses if you allow it to. This one is huge because AI did not come to replace you. It came to reveal if you actually want what you say you want as bad as you say that you want it. Let that one sink in. Because now that you have a resource that is dissolving all of the barriers between you and your goals, the only thing left is consistent action on your part. It's perseverance. No more excuses. And that is a beautiful, beautiful thing if you allow it to be. You can no longer hide behind statements like, I don't have the skills, I just don't understand that topic. Oh, I didn't learn that in school, I never went to college. You just need to learn how to ask the right questions. Number 6, AI amplifies your uniqueness. Here's what no one is fully talking about yet, is that AI makes weird ideas completely viable. Nothing is too weird. As long as it adds up and it doesn't break the laws of physics, it's fair game. And you could bring it into fruition with enough digging, enough uncovering of what you actually need to do, the step-by-step process you need to take to bring these ideas to life. So that niche interest that you have that maybe only 1,000 people in the entire world share, AI is going to help you find them. that bizarre combination of skills, AI can help you monetize that. In your unconventional perspective, AI can help you articulate it. That's one of my favorite things to do, is to just have this non-coherent blob of voice to text where I am barely scratching the surface of an understanding. It's like I have an idea floating over here and I can almost grab it and I'm circling it, but I can't quite get there. And then boom, if I feed in all of that perspective into AI, I'm gonna get back a sentence or two in that response that goes, oh my gosh, that was frustrating me for weeks, maybe months, maybe even years, that I could not articulate that concept, but I was feeling it so deeply. And that is so valuable. The economy used to reward conformity, just fit the mold or fail, but now AI handles the conformity for you, and the economy is going to reward uniqueness. It can make the weirdest stuff conform to a system that actually works in our economy, so use it to your advantage. You don't compete with AI by trying to be more machine-like. You win by being more yourself than you ever dared to be. So lean into what makes you unique and use AI to sharpen your blade. Because here's the truth, AI isn't making us less human, it's forcing us to figure out what being human actually means in the first place. It's about consciousness, creativity, connection, choice, the things that remain when all of the mechanical work disappears. So the question isn't whether AI will make you less human. The question is, now that AI handles everything else, how human are you willing to become? How quickly are you willing to evolve? That's where your edge is going to live. It's not in competing with these machines. It's not in getting scared of your replacement by these machines, but becoming more fully what these machines can never be. And that is uniquely you. I'm Chase Premone. Welcome to The Paradigm. Thank you guys for sticking around. Hit the subscribe button. I will see you in the next video.